Oh, Captain Cluck built our table today. And there's a narrative here. See, this monster once stormed through this place, and the people who lived in the city fled the city as the monster ruined their town. And they came to this place, and they used the containers to fortify this place as they fought off the monsters, but they're long gone. But the monster's carcass is still here and part of the table and will be all game. And this table was made by Captain Cluck, which, first of all, meant I didn't have to do it. And secondly, the imagination and creativity that went into this are something that myself could not come up with. And so this is the table today, and I got to get the orcs out, and we still didn't even know the mission, but let's go. All right, now the time's the day when we talk about Warhammer. We know what the table is now. We still don't know the mission. But here are the forces.
Oh, yeah, I was going to do that.
We have Craft World Ulthwe, Banshees, and the Exarch Sudia has the power that gives her unit a 4 vulnerable save.
Yeah.
We got 2 units of Dire Avengers. They both have Exarch powers. They probably do the Blade Sword thing on 5s and 6s.
Yep.
Here's Eldrad. He probably has Doom, Executioner, and Mind War.
Yeah, because I'm going to Mind War Rumble to death.
Got 2 Warlocks.
They're going to take Protect Jinx.
Got 10 Guardians.
Yep.
2 squads of 6 Rangers each.
1 of 6, 1 of 5.
1 of 6, 1 of 5.
Yep.
2 Wave Serpents. This one has Scatter Lasers. That one's got Twin Bright Lance, and they both have Shuriken Cannons.
Yeah.
You see how I know your army? Wow.
It's because I really need some new units.
My
Craft World are becoming, unfortunately, stable.
You know why? Because you actually love the Custodes, and you're 2-timing on your elves to spend time with big golden boys. Wow, it's orcs. I got a truck. It's got the Fortress on Wheels upgrade. I got a truck. I got a battle wagon. It's got Dabooma, the kill cannon with Dabooma, and it's got 4 big shooters, and it's got a hard case, and it's got a wrecking ball. It's 175 points.
Is that 2 Daboomas?
Just 1 Dabooma. This gun here is Dabooma, which means the truck only holds 12 today. I got 10 Grots. I got 5 Commandos. The Noble has a big chopper. 5 Nobles. They all have big choppers. 12 boys with shooters, a big shooter, and a power claw. 12 boys, slug of choppers, 2 choppers, another big shooter. 4 Death Copters. This one has a custom Mega Blaster and a big bomb. 10 Grots. The Weird Boy with Fisted Gork and Warpath. The Waaaaagh Banner with the Dead Shiny Shooter. And Rumble himself with the Attack Squig, Custom Shooter, Power Claw, Super Cyborg Body, and he is odd as nails. We're still figuring out a mission, but then we're going to play. We are free and easy today. It is an easy day. So we got an objective and we got a deployment, and that's it. We didn't pull a twist because it's easy time today. We are going to go through all the standard deployment things, and but the mission is the Courier. 1 model in our army, each army, will be the Courier. And it cannot be our Warlord, and we have to decide who that is before the game begins. And then whoever kills the opponent's Courier first is the winner of the game. I should make it a Grot.
That would be fun.
That would be fun.
Because, like, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Go kill Grots? No.
But first, we're going to deploy. So here we are on casual day, and we have deployed Orcs versus Eldar, and the game is to find the Courier. In this car, I got 2 Bright Lances, I got 10 Banshees, I got Eldrad.
Find the Courier. I think we tell each other who the Courier is.
We'll find out in a second.
Kill him.
I got Rangers, I got Warlocks and Guardians in that car, and then in Deep Strike are 2 units of Dire Avengers.
Spend 3 command points on it. So.
For the Orcs, I have Commandos, Tug Rump Hunter, the Waaaaagh Banner with the Dead Shiny Shooter, 10 Grots, Slug of Chopper Boys, Shooter Boys, and then in the Teleporter are Rumble, Mr. Warp Belcher, the Nobles, the Truck, and then in Deep Strike are the Death Copters. Those are the forces. Now, who's your Courier?
This Warlock right here with the awesome orange beard.
Orange beard is the Courier. It's funny, all the actions over here, because my Courier is the Commando Noble.
The Commando Noble.
He's got the gubbins.
He's the It's because they have that extra inch of movement.
It's because they get a 4-up in cover, where everybody else has got a 6-up, and
it couldn't be Rumble.
It can't be Rumble. Rumble's gonna come get you though. That's what's happening now. But I really hope I get the first turn. Oh wow! If I get the first turn, I'm just gonna come stomp you. Oh my god. I think you should reroll that 3.
You just want me to reroll 3.
It was clearly a cocked dice. But turn with a 4, the elves go first, and that's not fun for anyone.
That's not fun for anyone.
No, elves don't say wah.
Elves do not say wah. I'm gonna do my Strands of Fate real quick.
No, elves go me. We burnt the dark god.
I'm gonna reroll that one because it's clearly. So we're gonna take this save roll, this wound roll, and these psychic tests.
Have moved. The Rangers stayed in both of their perches. The Warlock and Guardian Wave Serpent leapt to the middle of the table, and the Banshees and Eldred have come over here, and Eldred is still inside the car.
Yep.
So we're jumping right into the shooting phase, which is, as far as I can tell, going to be Rangers and that one car there.
Yep. Rangers. This car, everybody here could shoot at the grots because they're in the house, but it seems like overkill.
It does. It certainly does.
This Wave Serpent at the
Scatter lasers at the battle wagon.
battle wagon.
So we're shooting the scatter lasers and the shuriken cannon into the battle wagon. It's gonna be good.
3s.
Are you gonna wound on 5s here?
Yep.
I see 3.
This one is at -3 for 2 damage.
Uh-oh.
Those 2 are a regular armor save.
It has a 3-up and does not have Armor of Contempt. So this is a 6. And so that goes through, and these are 3s.
2 damage.
And I can't read that dice. So that's 4 damage.
Yeah.
Is the scatter laser 2 damage as well?
No.
Oh, so it's 3 damage.
Yes.
So I am down to 13.
These Rangers right here.
And where are they shooting?
I'm giving it all the way up to this guy.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
This guy, he's looking at the side of a house.
You shooting the battle wagon?
Yep. We're gonna hit you on 2s.
Done well.
I'm gonna spend 1 of my wound roll dice to do a wound and a mortal wound.
There you go.
And then I'm gonna hope for some 6s here. No.
So the mortal wound just turns this dice to a 12. And then I need a 3 to save, and I get it.
Yeah.
Battle wagon down to 12 wounds.
Then I want 6 shots at your grots.
And my grots,
Well,
really?
because that's what we can see.
They're just grots.
You gotta get out of here, though. I don't like them. Wound you on 2s.
I am toughness 3.
See, that's why grots went up in points.
So we're down to 4 points now.
3s. See? Look at that.
2 wounds on grots, and there's no AP on those?
I think it's -1. Let's double check.
Because I actually get a save.
Long rifles are -1.
So the grots are in the cover. They're diminutive, so they get another +1. So they need 6s. They don't get either. I don't want to see that again. They don't get either. We lost 2 grots. It's a morale check.
Yeah, we forced a morale check.
Is that the end of your shooting, though?
I mean, should I shoot this big tank at those tiny little grots? I really don't want to.
Don't. They're just grots.
I'm gonna shoot the shuriken cannon at the grots.
Why?
Because, you know, I want their morale check to be a little bit tougher.
Hit them twice.
2 dead grots.
Just like that, because the AP is so good?
-3 for 2 damage each.
So we've lost 4 grots. Is that the end of your shooting?
That is the end of my turn.
So, grots. Our leadership 4. 8 they break.
How many grots are left in there?
We lose another grot. We're going to pull this guy out for a second for the sake of manipulating this. You got to come out. Got 5 grots left. Grots. We got 5 grots left here. These are the not so cowardly grots. 4 of these guys are dead grots. One of these guys is a scared coward, though. But that is the end.
4 of these guys are dead grots. One of them, though.
One of them. That is the end of Eldar turn 1.
Quick turn.
Quick turn, but now it is Orc turn 1. I'm not going to call the Waaaaagh, not yet. But it's time to go. My turn 1 movement phase is end, and the commandos have stayed put because this guy's got the bag. Tug has stayed with him because he is his leader. The 5 hero grots have fanned out to try to block a little bit of deep strike. And then my 2 vehicles full of boys have rolled up the table, and we're going to do some shooting, and that's what's happening. Down here, nothing down here is getting shots. These guys got 12-inch pistols. His gun is 18, but he's out. They got pistols. Nobody on this side of the table gets to shoot. Over here, we got a lot of shooting, though. So we're going to start here. The truck itself is going to shoot at these Rangers.
What?
It hits twice. It wounds twice.
Ow.
Regular save on your Rangers.
Rangers standing in the cover. They get a 3-up. And they're fine.
They're fine. Now, all the boys inside are going to shoot at them. Because stupid pansy Eldar can never just take their bullets like men. They've played lightning fast reactions, and I hit them on 6s. 6s.
Stack.
Oh, here we go. Oh, the heavy bolter wants it. The black dice are the big shooter. The white dice are just the shooters. These are the hits.
Just the shooters.
They all wound on 3s. And there are going to be 7 wounds on your Rangers.
7 wounds on my Rangers.
Take it, Rangers. You deserve it.
Oh, can you give me 7 dice?
Oh, because I have all the dice because I'm orc shooting.
All the dice.
Here, take some dice. You see how we're smiling? Orcs are just more fun.
That's what I knew it. I was like,
Orcs
you know
are
what?
so fun.
I want 3s in the house. What are any of those?
I see one fail.
One fail.
All right, the Waaaaagh going to shoot. We're going to put the Booma. I don't even know what the Booma does yet. I just needed the points.
You didn't take the big or the kill cannon?
The kill cannon, the Booma is the upgrade for the kill cannon. So you get the kill cannon, and then it's the Booma. It's going to shoot at the wave serpent, and then all the big shooters are going to go into the Rangers. Heavy 2d6. So this Waaaaagh is going to shoot up here at these men who have played lightning fast reactions. So hit them on 6s.
They're cowering below the windows.
And then in a second, we're going to shoot the Booma at the wave serpent.
So many bullets have hit that house in the past 30 seconds.
Oh, they're noisy too. We want 6s. We have 1, 2, 3 6s.
It's hard to believe you can even see those trucks.
Oh, but just 1 wound.
You can barely even see those trucks with all the clouds of smoke popping out.
Clouds of bullets.
Clouds of bullets.
There's another dead
Ranger.
Ranger.
There's a dead Ranger, though.
The Booma into the wave serpent is going to get 11 shots. The Booma shooting into the wave serpent. I want 5s and 6s.
Oh!
I get 5 hits. It's not fantastic.
What do you mean?
Well, it's only 2 damage each.
Oh.
The Booma is going to wound you on 3s.
4s.
4s.
I'm a wave serpent. You can't wound me on 3.
Yeah, but I rolled 3 1s and a 2. And that's just, oh my god, that's so orky. You want, that is going to be an AP2 for 2 damage.
AP2 is going to be a 5-up. And I take 2 damage, bring me down to 11.
Charge phase.
Bring it.
I'm going to spend 2 command points.
Here it is. Can I say it?
You go ahead and say it.
The ramming speed.
Into the wave serpent. Ramming speed. I get, what is that? That is 7 will do it.
7 will do it. It's not
I
great.
know. I kind of wanted him out of the way so I could, here we go. Does 7 do it though?
Oh yeah, 7 does it.
Yeah, go ahead. We'll just take the 7 and make sure he gets in.
You want to go all the way down here, or you want to go in?
Get him as far up the table as you can. Ramming speed has gone off. We have crashed into the wave serpent and on a...
Did this guy have left?
What's that?
How many wounds did
12.
12 wounds.
And on a 2, we do 3 mortal wounds to that wave serpent.
Ouch! 3 mortal wounds. I have a 6-up shrug against because I'm Ulthwe, and they're mortal wounds.
Oh! I don't like that at all.
We can read the future.
Alright, so here we are in close combat. The Battle Wagon on the Wave Serpent. I hit on 5s. The Wrecking Ball hits. So, the Battle Wagon itself is strength 8. The Wrecking Ball is strength 10. It all wounds on 3s.
Because I'm tough to 7.
So, the red dice is the Wrecking Ball. That is AP1 for 2 damage.
Yep.
And the rest of them are your regular save for 1 damage.
So the red dice is going to be a 4. The rest are 3s. And I
So you take 3.
all day. Bring me down to 7.
And you get to fight back, Wave Serpent.
2 attacks. That hit you on 6s. And wound you strength 7. Toughness 8 is going to be a 5. Lord only knows. And it's a 3.
And it's a 3. So that is going to be the end of the Orc turn, though. That is the end of Orc turn.
Morale check here. They've lost 2. Their leadership is 7.
They rolled a 2. They're fine.
And is that it?
That is it.
All right. Strands of Fate for turn 2. Let's do these real quick, though. I'm going to take these wound rolls and these hit rolls and this save roll.
The Eldar turn 2 movement phase is at an end. Rangers have stayed. Rangers have stayed. Why would they move? The Guardians got out of the boat, though. They have surrounded the 2 wizards. Mr. Orangebeard has the parcel. And then their car came over here to sit on the landing pad and eye up the truck. Here, the Battle Wagon has been surrounded by Banshees and Eldrad. Eldrad there. The Wave Serpent stayed stuck in, but everybody got out. Eldrad came this way. The Banshees have come this way. I think their purpose is to wrap it and see how many boys can't make it out of the truck. But that is the big move from the Eldar. And now we go onto the Psychic phase.
Doom on the Battle Wagon at +1, because I am Ulthwe. And that goes off on a 9.
I'm doomed. Where are the chips at?
Give me a chip.
The Battle Wagon is doomed.
I'm never going to see that.
Doom. What else, Eldrad?
Now I'm going to smite.
Smite me.
Closest units to Battle Wagon.
Of course. Goes off.
For D3. 2 wounds.
2 wounds on the Battle Wagon, taking me down to 10. We're going to have a new rule where every time a dice hits the floor, you don't get whatever that dice was.
I just never win again.
Executioner?
Executioner, why not? Closest unit is unfortunately the Battle Wagon, so it'll only do D3. But 6 doesn't do it, but I'm Eldred.
Mm-hmm. 3 dice. What is that dice? It doesn't go off.
6. 6 doesn't do it.
Alright. It's because it kept hitting the floor.
Because it kept hitting the floor.
So that is the end of the Psychic phase. I got 10 wounds left here.
10 wounds is a lot of wounds left.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase.
Who's going to shoot? These men have literally... Oh, they got to shoot at the grots.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, come on, man.
I know.
It's wrong of you.
You want me to do it with the Rangers instead?
They're just grots.
They don't have anything to shoot at either.
They can't go anywhere.
Stop hiding your commandos behind the building over there, and we'll have a fight.
Well, he has a very important parcel.
Cowardly. This tank. Shoot at that tank.
The scatter lasers into the Battle Wagon. Hitting on 3s because he's an elf.
Hitting on 3s.
Hit a lot.
But we're only going to wound you on 5s because we're strength 6
and I'm toughness 8. I see a few.
But then you're doomed.
Uh-oh. Doom is the best tool in your kit.
Oh, dude, you gotta take Doom. Yeah, because those are -3 for 2 damage each. These are your regular armor save.
No, because these are a different kind of gun?
That's a shuriken cannon. And if you roll a 6 to wound, the Blade Storm special rule improves your armor piercing by 2.
3s or 6s. So I don't get any of those. And these are 3s. So I take 4 more, I'm down to 6.
4. So this is 4 damage.
Oh, no way.
5, 6 damage.
So then I'm down to 4.
Yeah. 6, 7 shots from Banshees.
Banshees, 7 of them can see the truck. 7 of them are shooting their pistols at the truck.
And we're going to hit you on 3s.
And they've hit 4 times.
And we're going to wound you on
toughness 6.
5s.
I've wounded none at all.
not a wound.
Now who's gonna shoot?
This tank right here.
Okay.
It's gonna shoot at that truck right there.
Of course it is.
And shuriken cannon first. We're gonna hit you on 3s.
Hit twice.
And we're gonna wound you on strength 6, toughness 6 is force. There's a wound at -1 for 2 damage, and this one's at -3 for 2 damage.
5s. Because I am a fortress on wheels. That one goes through. Can you see that dice here? It's a 6. 2 damage here.
All right, and then
Down
Bright
to
Lance. Oh, let me do this. I'm gonna strength fade it. Bright Lance auto hits. And do I want it to auto wound? Kind of do. And it's gonna auto wound.
Strands of Fate have been used here to take the Bright Lance and auto hit and auto wound the truck. Is there only one Bright Lance?
It's a twin linked Bright Lance, so it's heavy 2.
Oh, so you've hit once.
So I've used 2 Strands of Fate hit rolls
Oh.
and 2 Strands of Fate wound rolls, leaving me with 1 save roll this turn.
Crazy.
Isn't that mean?
Strands of Fate are almost as good as Dune. I need 5s. I get 1. So I'm down to 8 wounds here.
D3, or I'm sorry, that's D3 plus 3 damage.
What's the strength of this weapon?
Strength 8
Of course it is.
for 6 damage.
6 damage. Down to 2. Due to ramshackle, we put a couple points back on this guy.
These 3 Rangers are going to try and take out that truck.
Why?
Because it's right in front of them.
Silly.
They're going to hit on 2s.
They've hit once.
I don't think they're going to do it. Because this guy needs a 6.
He gets a 3.
Doesn't get it.
Truck lives.
Truck lives. Those Rangers, the squad of 6, are going to shoot at the Grots.
I think that's unnecessary.
I know, but
It's offensive.
It must be done.
It's a bother.
They are Grots, and I can see them, and they must be shot at. We will kill them. Light cover in the ruins give you anything?
I will hit a 5-up armor save in the ruins because I'm diminutive.
Worked.
These men here shooting at Grots.
2s.
Toughness 3.
And then I want 3s. And that's 4 wounds at -1 and a mortal wound.
All right, the mortal wound I can't save. These are going to be 6s. That's the squad.
Yeah!
Oh, are you proud of that? Are you
No.
proud of murdering
Not at all.
adorable Grots?
I'm upset because I love the one with the sunflower. But, I mean, it was the only thing I could see, so.
I kind of left them out to dry. The Grots are dead. First blood for you, if that was a thing.
I don't really, want to shoot Grots, but if it's the only thing you leave me to shoot.
Yeah, but now these guys got nothing to shoot at.
Yeah.
So, charge phase.
Charge phase.
Who's charging? Eldrad is charging the battle wagon, and he is in on an 8. Howling Banshees are charging the battle wagon, and they just want something good enough to wrap it up.
Yeah. They just want something good enough to wrap it up. Here we go.
5?
A 5?
Banshees are in, Eldrad's in, everybody's in cohesion. 6 wounds left on the battle wagon. Who's going to fight first?
You got command points to interrupt? No?
I do.
Well, then the Banshees are going to fight first.
Of course. Can the Banshees peel 6 wounds off a battle wagon? They will hit on 3s, they will wound on 5s, they'll throw like 40 dice. Here come a lot of Banshees into the battle wagon that has 12 boys in it.
And there's 12 boys in it. And we want to hit you on 3s.
Uh-oh.
That one doesn't count. These
All hits.
are all of the hits.
Now the truck is toughness 8.
Toughness 8, but I'm a Banshee. So,
You're +1 to wound on the charge.
the black dice are going to be 4s.
And everything else is going to be
And
5s.
everything else is going to be 5s.
4s and 5s. Uh-oh.
I'll re-roll these.
Because I'm doomed.
Doomed. You're so doomed.
The white dice are AP4, correct?
The white dice are AP4. The black dice are AP3 for 2 damage each.
No, although I could save the black dice on 6s, I cannot save the white dice. And there are more white dice than there are wounds left on the battle wagon, so it is indeed crumped. Got to fire the big boomer once. But there are things to know. It blowing up would be cool. It does not blow up on that 5. Now I got 12 men in that truck. 1s and 2s kills boys. Boys is fine. But now I got to look up the stratagem where I got to disembark 6 inches. Because, what is this dice? Boys is fine. But I got to look at that stratagem.
Is it 1s and 2s?
The stratagem, I believe, is 1s and 2s. I don't know yet. That's the, or is this the roll? Is that how that works?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Well, we'll hold this roll.
Hold that roll. Look up the stratagem.
Because we may have lost.
We might lose 2.
We may have lost 2 boys. We gotta look at that stratagem. So the Banshees crumped the truck. Then the truck was wrecked. Then the boys for a command point played Desperate Breakout, and they got here. And then the Banshees have come here, and now I have to pile in and fight the Banshees. So after my pile in, I look like this. I can get 6 boys on the Banshees. I can get anybody on Eldrad. I feel like I should be able to pile into Eldrad and fight him, but I couldn't find anything in the rulebook that said I could, so I didn't. These girls made a charge, so they're -1 to hit. There's 6 boys on them. We're gonna hit them on 4s. Not bad, boys.
What's that one? What's that one?
This one, we want to know about this one. That's clearly a 1. These boys have hit many times. These boys will wound a Banshee on 3s. And we want to reroll that dice there. So we have this many wounds on Banshees at -1.
That's a lot of wounds on Banshees. Take one of those dice away. I'm spending my Strands of Fate save.
All right, we have Strands of Fating one of these.
They desperately need 4 up invulnerable melee attacks.
What about that one on the rocks?
I think these 4. They definitely fail these 3. And then this one right here is a fail.
So we've lost 4 Banshees.
We're going to spend a commanding point.
Command point reroll. Still lose 4 Banshees.
Let's spend that command point.
Now we're in the morale phase.
Put 4 girls off the back here. 2, 3, 4. That's a lot of girls.
Ox lose 2, but they're fine.
Banshees
Lose 4, but they're fine. How many wounds are left in that Wave Serpent?
And Wave Serpent's got 7 wounds left. He is not in a bracket yet.
All right, but my Battle Wagon is dead, and that's 175 points. And it is now my turn
My
to...
Banshees and Eldrad look like they're well on their way, so...
Yeah, that happened in your turn. But now it is my turn too, and we're going to have to do some things. It's our turn 2, and I say, Waaaaagh. The Waaaaagh is Waaaaagh.
Wow.
This truck backed up, but first it dropped off these shooter boys. The Slugga Travel boys stayed stuck in. Eldrad's free over there. This vehicle's free. Death Copters have dropped in from space. Rumble in his command truck has ended up here in support of the parcel carrier and Tug. They've come over here to charge this vehicle. We're just going to get in. I don't care that we're carrying mail. We're coming. But that's it. That's the Orc army. The Psyker is still in the vehicle, so he does not get to Psych. So we're going to start shooting. We're going to start with those boys over there. There are 9 Sluggas in that squad.
Oh, this is Buster stuff.
We're going to hit them on 5s. We've hit them twice. We're going to wound them on 3s. There's 2 wounds on your girls.
Oh, 4s.
They have killed a girl.
Make 1 fail. Not a girl.
Now these shooter boys are in Decker range. They're going to shoot up at these 3 Rangers.
That seems like overkill.
These shooter boys are going to shoot up here at these 3 Rangers. There's a Slugga, a big shooter, and 10 shooters in that squad, but it's all going to hit on 5s and wound on 3s. So I just threw it all together. 5s. So many dice. All right, now I got to count them. I think it's very uncool to quote Joseph Stalin, but quantity's got a quality all its own. We're gonna win them on 3s.
Not the most quotable guy.
You know, Warhammer's got enough fash without me having to add any. Those are all the wounds on your Rangers.
Oh.
A lot of boys down there.
I've got a 3-up because I'm in a house. Oh, those Rangers are, wow. Surprisingly not as dead as I thought.
But they're still dead.
But they're still pretty dead.
They almost lived.
Almost.
But not quite. This very hurt vehicle has a shooter on it, a big shooter. It's going to shoot at that tank behind it.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Yes, that's what we're doing. It's hit just once, and it has failed to wound. That's his whole turn.
Good for him.
Death Copters into this thing. How many shots do Death Copters get? 1 custom Mega Blaster will be shot. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 shots. These Death Copters
Shooting where?
into the Wave Serpent.
Lightning fast reactions.
Of course. Always 6s. We've hit once, twice, 3 times. I don't like that dice, and I don't like that dice. But the dice gods
The gods laugh at you.
Wound you on 3s.
They say you question our prowess.
I'm going to spend a command point here to get that 3rd wound.
You don't wound wave serpents on 3s.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sorry, man.
Dude, that's the most irritating thing.
Oh, you wound me on 4s.
In the world of irritating rules, that one. That's the one.
Are you irritated at the rule, or because I always forget to remind you till after you roll?
AP2 for 3 damage.
AP2 for 3 damage.
I've hated wave serpents way before that rule was a thing.
A 5 up.
I hated wave serpents years ago. There you go. Death copters do nothing.
Years ago.
Over here,
How many
I got
years now have you hated the wave serpents?
a long time. Here I got a shooter, a big shooter, into this tank. 5s, hit twice. 5s again. 1 wound here. Regular save.
1 wound there. Regular save. Is going to be a 3. And I get it. That's a 5.
Okay, I have to measure something. I liked the Deca rule. I don't think that it was so severe.
I liked the Deca rule.
And I don't like Deca weapons at all. I want to be able to shoot and assault. But I also want to have my cake and I want to eat it. So there you go. Tug Rump Hunter, the Waaaaagh banner, is going to shoot the dead shiny shooter into the back of this thing. He's hit 3 times? He's hit 3 times. He's going to wound it on 5s. Wounds twice. The dead shiny shooter is AP1 for 2 damage each.
AP1 for 2 damage each is going to be 4s. Make 1, fail 1.
So we've taken 2 here.
Down to 11.
These men advanced so they can shoot, but now I have to charge.
Do it.
These boys are going to charge the Banshees.
Aww.
They're in on a 9. We'll move them in a second. The commandos are going into the wave serpent.
I'm going to overwatch.
Here comes the Overwatch. Overwatch against the commandos who are carrying the parcel.
I want 6s. I got 1.
I see 1.
There's 2. There's 2. That was a 6. This one right here, that's a 6.
Oh, but those aren't the lances.
No, this one in the corner, I'm hoping is a 6, but
That's
it's
a
not.
1.
It's a 1.
So you're going to wound me on 4s.
I'm going to wound you on 4s, because you're an orc and I'm strength 6.
No, it's 3s then. But you wound me twice anyway.
2 at -3, because it's a shuriken cannon.
I'm on the Waaaaagh. I get a 5 up invulnerable save.
2
But
damage each.
oh, these 2. Yeah, they're going to make the charge. On an 8, that'll get them.
That'll get him.
Second.
And then
Tug wants in. And he gets in on a 7. So the first move had to be these guys. I got in as many as I could. 2 cannot fight. These are regular boys, no choppas. The black dice are the power claw. They're going to hit on 4s. Everybody else hits Banshees on 3s. And I have to do this in small handfuls because there's a lot of them. That doesn't help. Can I get a war boss down here?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, because Banshees are always -1 to hit.
Yes.
So the white dice are going to wound on 3s, and then the black dice will wound on 2s, because they are the power claw.
Ouch.
3s and 2s.
Oh, honeys.
So 1 power claw does not go through. These 2s don't go through. These are all regular saves, though. So I'll keep that command point, because it's all going to be a 4-up invulnerable save.
Oh, I weep for my
It's all going to kill Banshees.
I weep for them. I want
The Farseer Banshees need to die now.
a 4-up invulnerable save.
Die, die, die.
Oh, that is excellent roll.
1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Command reroll.
Uh-oh.
And I get it.
3 of them. These are the commandos. The white dice are the choppas. The black dice are the noble with the big choppa. And we are by the Waaaaagh banner. We hit on 2s. And that's not bad. What is that dice? Can't count that. There we go. Then the black dice are going to wound on 4s. And the white dice are going to wound on 5s. Those are all -1, but the black dice are for 2 damage each.
All -1 is going to be 4s. And I only make 1. So that's going to be 2, 4, 6.
Not bad. The Waaaaagh banner, Mr. Tug Rampunta. By the bumper. Wow. He has 3 attacks plus 1 for the Waaaaagh. He is swinging the Waaaaagh banner himself, making him strength 7, but he's on the Waaaaagh, so he's strength 8. He hits on 2s. And this is the point where I'll spend my command point. Can you throw one out? Never mind, I'll get it in a second. Oh, thank you, sir. Tug is hit 4 times. Tug is going to wound on 3s. Oh, 2 of them don't convert. But those are at no AP for 2 damage each.
No AP for 2 damage each will leave me with 3s. And I'm fine.
He's fine. Wave Serpents are rock solid. Now the Banshees get to fight.
The Banshees get to fight, and Sudia and one of her girls are going to take this many attacks that hit you on 3s. And wound you on, these are going to be 3s, these are going to be 4s. Oh, whiff. 1 wound at -3 for D3 damage?
-3 I can't. Oh, I got a 5 up because I'm on the Waaaaagh. Hey, we live. Oh. The dead model's removed from here, the unit that is touching my Slugga Choppa boys. And so now I am not within engagement range of a model, so I don't get to pile in and fight because I didn't charge anybody this turn. Am I wrong about that? I'd like to know.
No, I think we nailed it. For 1.
This tank, it's an attack back.
That hits on 6.
And it doesn't hit. Is that everything?
It is.
Did the Banshees fight at all?
They did.
They did?
They whiffed.
So that is the end of my...
Whiff-tacular. They did a morale check. And they're fine.
They're fine. That is the end of my turn 2. There's only 4 Eldar models out here, but it's enough to wipe out everything I got down there. And then these guys are a little exposed. But it's cool. It's a game. Eldar turn 3. Oversight on my part. The Rangers can look through this little crack in the building. And what an opportunity to show off our new laser pointer from the Army Painter. I bought it at my friendly local game store. And it puts a line on the table. And it's a cool little device. And this is the first time it's come into use. How many of those Rangers can shoot through that gap?
All of them.
You're kidding me.
Ready? Here we go. This guy right here in the back.
Yeah?
He's got him.
All right.
This guy right here.
This guy is not part of the unit. That's the...
Oh, man. He doesn't have him then. 5 out of 6 Rangers.
Are you so confident about this, you're not going to move any of your other models?
Yeah, you're right. We're in the movement phase.
We're in the movement phase. I mean, you could try to end it right now and not move anything.
I got to do the Strands of Fate. I got a lot of stuff.
All right. Strands of Fate.
Here we go. Ready? Keep these hit rolls, wound roll, save roll, psychic test.
All right. Now you're moving phase.
Now my movement phase.
So we're in turn 3. The Farseer believes that he can end the game with sniper fire. And so confident was he in the 5 snipers that can see the commandos, so confident was he that he dropped in his Dire Avengers over here. He believes that these men can do it by themselves. The Guardians are guarding the parcel. This tank has fallen back and will do nothing else this turn, but confident in those men. These men have not moved. This car fell back, and so it's earned a cowardly fallback chip. This Wave Serpent flew away. Eldrad walked over, but he's still on the table. And the Dire Avengers have arrived from the webway.
Flew away? It just kind of flew over you boys.
I see that. The Slugga Choppa boys are no longer stuck in with anybody because the Banshees were killed out of combat with them. And the 2 remaining Banshees are in with the Shooter boys. And it is now the Eldar Psychic phase.
It is. It's going to be a fun one, too. Smite first at +1, and I'm going to use my Psychic Test dice for my Strands of Fate. So I get a 6 and a 2, which is an 8, 9, not a Super Smite. But it'll do D3, closest unit is the Slugga Choppa boys. 1 mortal wound.
I love my orcs in such a way that every time I have to pull one, it hurts me. But there he goes.
Now I'm going to cast Executioner.
Of course you are.
On the unit of shootaboys. Doesn't go off. I don't suffer perils though.
Because you're Eldrad, well, the ghost helm.
And I reroll because I'm Eldrad. And it does go off.
So these boys here are doomed.
No, they're going to take an executioner's.
Oh, there we go.
For 2 mortal wounds.
2 mortal wounds.
Does it kill a guy?
It does. I can't do anything about the mortal wounds.
So they're going to take another D3.
Mm-hmm.
3 mortal wounds.
It's you. It's you and it's you.
And then he's going to doom these Slugga boys. And it doesn't go off. But it does go off.
And doomed.
The tank here is going to shoot at the Slugga boys.
Uh-oh.
Scatter lasers and a shuriken cannon at Slugga boys.
Uh-oh. And I'm doomed.
And you're doomed. So, this is at -1 for 2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
These are at your regular armor set.
All right, I am on the Waaaaagh. So these are 5s. 5s. There's 2 I've saved, but what are these dice? 5s. So I've lost 4.
Eldrad
Oh,
wants a 2.
he gets it.
He wants a 5. He wants a 5. And he gets it at -1.
5 up. Oh, there's another boy.
He's going to make a battle focus move.
Because he's an elf.
And he's going to go 6 inches up.
I don't think that he should be able to battle focus and be turned into crystal at the same time. Either you turn into crystal or you can battle focus. How limber can you be if you're turning into crystal slowly? These men here?
You're just upset because the ladies love it so much.
I bet the ladies do love them. For 2 command points, I played Cloud of Smoke on my Death Copters. And they are smoky. They're -1 to hit.
I will hit you on 4. Here comes the first squad. These I want 5s. And these are all going to be at -4.
Are they really at -4?
They are.
Well, I am on the Waaaaagh. But it doesn't save me. It's going to be...
A whole Death Copter.
It is a whole Death Copter.
It's a whole Death Copter.
We're taking the custom Mega Blaster out.
Right, these gentlemen now.
The men in the back.
Not 3s, but 4s, because you're smoky.
I'm smoky.
Billowing smoke out of the sides of your helicopters.
I see lots of 2s and 3s and 1s.
And these I want
5s.
These are at -4.
This man here has just 1 wound.
Just 1 wound.
1 wound left. You can split your fire. You can put 3 here. But there's 4 wounds in this squad. So put 4 here and 2 over here and count on your Rangers to be perfect.
I am going to.
You're splitting your fire?
I'm going to count on my Rangers to be perfect. That's
All
how
right.
heavily I rely on them.
That's funny. Who's shooting first? 2
Uh,
at the Death Copters or 4 at the Commandos?
2 at the Death Copters.
All right, 2 at the Death Copters.
1 2s.
Hit twice.
Want 5s. Don't wound at all.
Okay.
Which is disappointing. But
The perfect guys are aiming over here,
the
though.
perfect guys. The guys who have the shots.
These men are perfect.
Hit you 4 times. Wound you on 5s. There's 2 wounds and a mortal wound.
All right. Well, the mortal wound I can't save. And then, is there an AP on that weapon?
Ranger rifles are -1.
-1. I am not in any kind of cover. I'm in an exposed position.
You
So
are
he's dead.
on the Waaaaagh, though. What are you doing?
Oh, hey, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, the mortal wound I can't save. But on the Waaaaagh, I got a 5. But still, we lose this man. And then the commando, the noble, is down to just 1 wound.
He got shot he got clipped in the shoulder.
Yeah, he's all hurt, but he is still alive.
Ooh.
But is that the end of your shooting phase?
I'm gonna make a couple battle focus moves over here.
And then
I
you're
just
gonna-
wanted to save them, but
Are you going to charge anyone?
the Banshees didn't shoot their pistols either.
Banshee pistols.
Banshee pistols. Hit. Wounding on 5s. No wounds. And then battle focus. All right.
Will there be any charges?
Charges. There will not.
All right. Before you do the battle focus moves, Banshees fight in the fight first step.
Banshees fight in the fight first step. So do you have 1 more black dice?
I got a red dice.
Here's one. I have the black. I am the fool.
So in fight first step, the Banshees fight first.
And they desperately want to kill like 3 more boys.
They got all the dice in the world. They can do it.
They need.
They did not charge though. Will they limit on 5s?
On 4s and 5s. Because Sudi is toughness 5. Or strength 5. I want 3s to hit.
Lots of hits.
And then I want
4s and 5s.
5s. 4s.
The Exarch wants it.
3 at -3 for 2 damage.
On the Waaaaagh, I have an invulnerable save that I don't make any of. But now those remaining boys will fight back.
Ah, there's so many boys down there.
My shooter boys on the Banshees. 3s and 4s. Good job, man. And then 3s and 2s. The black dice are the Power Claw. The white dice are regular saves. The black dice are -3 for 2 damage. Not that one.
It's all gonna be a 4-up involved. Come on. These are regular saves?
Mm-hmm.
One of them. Not this one?
The black dice is -3 for 2 damage.
Need a 4.
I'd call that a 6. I'm not upset about that. It looks super cocked, but I bet you if you roll it again, you get another 6.
That's the squad.
Get out of here, Banshees. Oh, the Banshees are no more. We are in the morale step, though, where I lost a ton of Slug of Chopper boys, and I lost 3 shooter boys. So the shooter boys...
No, you lost way more than that.
You're right, I did. You're right, I need a 1. Well, they roll the 6, so they're going to just bust. And then I'll spend 2 command points on the Slug of Chopper boys.
Yep.
To keep them around. And so I've busted one guy here by Mr. Yellow Noble. The other 3 are fine, though, but you're gone. And this rugged man here, he needs a morale check.
He does need a morale check.
Fuck, I should have spent my auto pass on him. 5, 6, 7. He's fine. I was scared for a second.
That dude is rock solid.
So now we're going to go into Orc turn 3 where it's all shifted. I don't know what to do now. We're going to find out.
Don't forget to read your Imperial propaganda. The Space Marines have landed. Victory is assured.
Deathcatcher's moved over here with the intention to shoot the tank, charge Dire Avengers. Shooter boys are going to shoot at Dire Avengers. Slug of Chopper boys, Eldrad. This crippled vehicle is going to put its shot into the Dire Avengers. These 2 characters have been tasked with bringing down this vehicle. Can they? Who knows? Over here, this vehicle advanced with the Commando Knob with 1 wound left. And Rumble and 5 Nobles, they're coming over here because they're the ones they're going to have to go deal with the Guardians. But now we are into the shooting phase.
Seems like a lot to deal with Guardians.
You
know, there's 10 Guardians over there.
We're doing what was... Oh, I got a psychic phase. Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah!
Do I smite?
Can I deny? I'm not denying.
Do I smite or do I make Tug the Fist of Gork?
Fist of Gork.
Fist of Gork.
Fist of Gork.
I believe Fist of Gork is 7. We'll look it up in a second. Because I got an 8. So he's the Fist of Gork.
Yes.
Tug Rump Punta is now the Fist of Gork. And now we must shoot. He will shoot the Dead Shiny Shooter into the Wave Serpent with 5 wounds. Dead Shiny Shooter here. 5 hits. 5s.
Wow.
What did I say? Those are AP1 for 2 damage?
I want 4s.
There's 4 damage, and what's this one going to be? So there's 1 wound left on the vehicle. This thing's going to put his big shooter into the Wave Serpent, try to take off that last wound, save my 2 characters the trouble of having to charge. We've hit twice. 1 of 5. No wounds. So this will have to happen in close combat. They advanced, moving to the other side of the table. There are 3 sluggers in this squad. Sluggers at Eldrad. I've hit you once. No wound, because Eldrad's toughness 4. I have 2 shooters and a slugger into these men here.
Aww. Not those men there.
Hit on 5s.
Killed just
I don't hit any. Death Copters into the 7-wound tank. How many shots does a Death Copter get? And 11 shots for Death Copters. All right, Death Copters into the Wave Serpent. 5s and 6s. Hit it 4 times. We could say we would wound it on 3s, but it has a Serpent Shield. We wound it on 4s. So we've put 2 wounds on the Wave Serpent at -2 for 3 damage each.
2 wounds on the Wave Serpent. There's going to be a 5-up invuln that I don't make. For 3 damage each? Yikes.
Down to 1. But that is all of my shooting. Is that really all of it? It is. So now we must charge. These shooter boys are going to charge that Wave Serpent. But they're in on boxcars. Slugga Chopper boys are going to charge Eldrad. And they're in on a 7. The Death Copters are going to charge these men by the building.
No, they're both the same.
And they get, I'm rolling hot. I don't need all these giant rolls. But I'm doing it. The Weird Boy is going to charge the Wave Serpent. He's in on a 3. Now, here we go, here we go. We can do better than 3. On a 5 is better. And the Fist of Gork, Tug Runtpunta, he gets in with an 8. I can't believe you didn't Overwatch during any of that.
I should have, but I'm distracted with work right now, sorry.
Oh, well, we'll hold on a second and we'll give you that chance in a minute. After we get off the phone with work,
work is busy.
we're going to Overwatch the Death Copters of the Dire Avengers. Overwatch is happening now.
Overwatch is happening. We're going to hit on 6s.
Oh, I see a bunch of them.
A lot of 6s. Look at all those 6s. Good work, man.
But I'm toughness 5.
But your toughness 5. I want at least 1 5. There it is. That's at -4.
I can't say -4. Can you pull that black Death Copter for me, please? Oh, wait, I'm on the Waaaaagh. Nope, pull that black Death Copter. Now, I have charged. You, of course, can interrupt combat.
Of course.
But who have I charged? I've charged a tank, Eldrad, a tank, and the Dire Avengers. I don't think you're gonna.
I will with Eldrad. You're kidding.
Well, I guess I'll fight there first. We're gonna swing at Eldrad with this squad of boys. The white dice are the boys. The black dice are the noble with 2 choppas. And we are still on the Waaaaagh. It's only turn 3. And we're gonna beat Eldrad into gravy right now. It's so many dice.
Should I use lightning fast reactions?
You could.
I'm gonna.
Lightning fast reactions was played here.
-1 to hit.
4s.
Not wound Eldrad on 1s, 2s, and 3s.
So we need 4s.
That's still a lot of wounds.
Those are all AP1.
1 damage each?
1 damage each.
I need 4-up invuln saves. Which, and I know I say this every time, isn't as good as a 3-up invuln save.
It's all right, though. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 wounds. He's still got 1 or 2.
He's got at least 1. Eldrad has 6 wounds. He's got 2 left.
Eldrad has 2 left.
Yes.
These boys here into the Wave Serpent. The black dice are the Power Claw. They'll hit on 4s. White dice will wound on 5s. The black dice will wound on 3s. Regular save. AP3 for 2 damage. Yes.
3s. 5.
Blow up. Blow up and kill Eldrad. No. But this Wave Serpent is now a wreck. These men here.
Oh, this is going to get brutal.
Death Copters on Dire Avengers with their whirling blades. What happens here is the Death Copters lean forward and then chop the elves up with the rotating blades of their helicopters. We're going to hit you on 3s. It's mean.
We're tough with 3.
Gonna wound you on 3s. These are all at -1. Those are all at -1. Take that.
-1. I need a whole lot of 5s.
Tons of 5s.
Like the most 5s you've ever seen in a roll.
I see some.
There's 1 man left down there, and he is the Exarch.
They'll need a morale check.
No, are you kidding?
Let's head to the other side of the table.
This guy right here, I want him to fight. He's gonna fight right now.
Oh, we're gonna do this fight back out of order. We're gonna do this right now.
Because he's gonna win this fight. He gets 2 attacks. And even hits you 1 time. And he does a wound.
Oh, I can't count that dice. I don't know. Are you counting that too?
I don't care. Whatever.
No, we'll call it 2. That's fine. There's a wound.
It's whatever.
There's that. But now we're going to this side of the table. Tug Runt Punta is the Fist of Gork. He will hit on 2s. Fist of Gork makes him strength 9. He will wound on 3s. There's 3 wounds on this vehicle at AP nothing for 2 damage each.
It dies.
It does. Does it blow up?
It does not.
It does not. But this vehicle, excuse me if I manhandle you, turns into terrain on our table. Thank you for playing, Wave Serpent. These characters can consolidate towards the closest enemy unit is then. This man needs a morale check.
He breaks.
He breaks, he runs. Consolidate with them, consolidate with them. Eldred's got to swing back.
Eldred is going to swing back. He got 3 attacks that'll hit you on 2s. And they'll wound you on 2s. And that'll be 2 wounds at -1 for D3.
-1, I can't save. Hold on. Oh, wait. Waaaaagh. Waaaaagh. I saved 1. This is how it looks. I got these men are free, and they're a problem. Eldred over here is always a problem. And I'm weak on this side now. I have just 2 Death Captors and this really humble truck. But I got a ton of hurt coming this way. I got the Weird Boy and Tug are going to struggle to keep up. But I got Rumble, 5 Nobles, and the Mailman in this truck heading...
And the Mailman.
Heading home. But first I have to ask, are you playing for the draw?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? Are you trying to get the draw today?
No, you're going to come out of the building on turn 5, or on your turn 4. You're going to be standing right about there. And I'm going to shoot you to death.
What's going to be awesome, we're not going to find out right now, but in my turn I'm going to measure the width of this truck. I wonder if it fits through this space right here.
That's going to be fun.
That's going to be fun.
If your truck can drive around that corner, I am going to be disappointed.
We're going to find out in a little bit.
Other than that, Dire Avengers moved over here from back here. And then we got Eldred staying in combat over here because he's just going to try to smite his way out.
Of course he is. Why don't we start there? It's his... Oh, you did Strands of Fate already?
I'm about to. I should have at the start of my turn, but...
Well, we're casual.
Yeah, we forget a lot.
Couple of saves. What are 4s?
4s are hit rolls.
Mm.
I'm going to re-roll one of them, though, because I have Eldred on the table. I'm going to keep a couple of saves.
Because they're money.
A couple of hits. And a psychic test. And then I'm going to do some shooting. Or some psychic. Excuse me. Eldred is going to smite at +1. I'm going to use that psychic test dice I just got.
Uh-oh.
So he's going to get a 6.
And?
+1. 2 is 8, 9. Still not a super smite.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be D3 for 2 more wounds.
Are there 3 guys down there?
There are 3 guys down
Can you grab the 2 guys that aren't the noble?
It would be this man and the footballer.
Yes, these men
Not the noble.
are not the noble.
And then he's going to cast Executioner on the guy standing next to him. Goes off for D3. 3 more wounds.
Can you pull the noble? He's dead. Just like that, Eldred is out of combat. This is one of my favorite guys. He doesn't have a name yet. He's an old Gorka Morka knob, and I love him. But he's dead.
Knob's not a character, so I cannot do anything else. I'll probably shoot you and then try to battle focus. We'll get to there.
So is it the end of the psychic phase?
That is the end of the psychic phase.
All right. How about the shooting phase?
In the shooting phase, the Dire Avengers are going to shoot at the
Death Captors?
Death Captors.
The Death Captors play Cloud of Smoke.
I'm going to play a strategy too, but I'm going to spend the command point I got in my turn to play Blade Storm. So 6 is to hit explode.
She won't hit him because I'm in a smoky cloud.
You're so smoky.
I'm so smoky.
Not 3s, but 4s. I hit you more times than I had shots.
I don't like that at all. Toughness 5.
Toughness 5, though, is going to hurt because I need some 5s. And then what is this one? And what is that one?
50 AP on those.
Those are all going to be -4.
Could you just pull my Def Copters off the table, sir?
Both of them?
I cannot.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait, no, I'm still on the final turn of the Waaaaagh.
There we go. I was going to say.
I forgot about that. Let's go with 5s. Sweet. Could you pull the guy
solid
with 3 wounds? I have 1 Def Copter left.
Oh, that hurt my feelings.
Didn't it?
Eldrad's going to shoot. He's got a pistol. He hits you. He wins you on a 5. He does not win you.
But he makes a battle focus move.
But he makes a battle focus move of 4 inches to get it.
Is anybody going to charge?
Nobody is charging.
So then we head into my turn 4, and the Waaaaagh is over.
Get yourself a command point.
No more invulnerable saves. No more +1 strength. No more Waaaaagh. I don't know what I'm doing. Actually, we got to find out if this truck fits through this space. It's turn 4. It's the bottom of turn 4. And we're in it. We're not playing for the draw. We're playing to win. Here's the parcel, Mr. Orangebeard. We're coming to get him.
No, you're not.
Let's not forget Eldrad's over here. He is always something to deal with. My movement phase has ended. The
He's
shooter
going to come
boys.
save the day, is what you meant to say.
Eldrad and Rumble in the center. Let's go. These 3 boys have come over here to try to deal with the Dire Avengers. The Def Copter will shoot at the Dire Avengers as well. That is his full move. Maybe he'll be a turn 5 hero. These men came forward. The Weird Boy had to advance, but the Noble did not. And then they are going to use this gap to both shoot and psych into those Guardians. This is the best move ever, though, because the truck fit right through here. And he's close. And for a couple command points, he'll play ramming speed. And we're getting in there, and it's cool.
And he's going to roll 3 ones.
We are first going to smite those Guardians.
Oh, I'm going to deny you.
Are you in deny range?
That guy right there is not in deny range.
I rolled a 10.
Well, that's smite.
All right, D3 mortal wounds. For just 1 mortal wound.
I have a 6-up shrug against mortal wounds, and I make it.
That's funny. And significant. Now we're shooting. These boys here into the Dire Avengers. 5s. They've hit 3 times. 3s. Just 1 wound on your Dire Avengers.
I want a 4.
That's silly. Copter rockets into Dire Avengers. That was wrong. I have to do this first. You get 6 dice. And then he hits on 5s and 6s. Not a 1. This truck here is going to go into the Dire Avengers. This truck, Dire Avengers 5s. Nothing. The Dead Shiny Shooter into the Guardians. I am not in Deca range. Dead Shiny Shooter through the crack into the Guardians. 5s. Just 1. No wound.
You couldn't see those guys anyway.
Here, I got a big shooter on the truck. Into the Rangers. I've hit twice. 1 wound on the Rangers.
Not on my Rangers. I'm going to use this save right here.
Huh, the Rangers were saved. 5 sluggers from the Nobles in the vehicle at the Guardians. They've hit twice. They've wounded once.
Wound once?
Wound once. AP nothing, it's a slugger. 1 wound here.
At my regular save?
At your regular save.
Maybe a 5. I
is
don't
that?
like that. It was 1.
So we've lost a Guardian. Rumble himself into the Warlocks. Don't know about that dice. Rumble's hit twice. Rumble's wounded once. Regular save.
I mean,
All right, so now we are into the charge faves. This truck here is going to spend 2 command points. And it's going to play the ramming speed. And it's going to charge the Guardians.
I'm going to Overwatch.
All right, Overwatch me. 9 Guardians overwatching a big truck. I see 2 hits. I see 3 hits. 4 hits.
5s. 1 wound at -3.
-3 is a 6. Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Irrelevant.
Ramming speed. is going to be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we're in. Now, we've hit, and on a 2 or better, they take D3 mortal wounds. For 2 mortal wounds.
Take 2 mortal wounds.
Those 3 boys into the Dire Avengers.
What? Overwatch there.
They're in a 7. Could you push them in? Yeah. I'm going to charge the Death Copter in there, too. It's
I
not...
don't know if you can.
Why is that?
Where are you going to put them?
I can't fit that base right there?
I don't think so.
Yeah, let's see if it's relevant before we even try. It's not relevant anyway. That is it for Chargers.
I should have Overwatched here, though.
You should have. I'm going to fight first with those guys.
Buster shirt right there.
These boys on the Dire Avengers. The black dice are the Power Claw. Power Claw doesn't hit. We moving on 3s and a 2. 1 at your regular save, and the other one is a -3 for 2 damage.
4 up. 5 up.
2 Guardians.
These are Dire Avengers.
Pardon me. 2 Dire Avengers. And then the truck with no wounds will get 3 attacks. Truck on Guardian's going to hit on 5s. Not at all. Fight back.
So the Dire Avengers.
Uh-oh. Just 1.
wound.
We need a 6. Don't get it. Could you pull the guy closest to me? Thank you. He is dead. And then Guardians on a truck.
Guardians are scared. They're scared.
The truck takes a wound.
Yeah!
It is down to 9 or 90. But that is going to be the end of my turn 4. Did we kill enough here to force morale? I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 7 left.
So their leadership is 7.
Yeah. But they're fine. Only killed 2 Dire Avengers. Only killed 1 Orc Boy. That's now we're in to your turn 5. Are you playing for the tie or are you playing to win?
Oh, I gotta cut my hand off. Oh, I'm gonna win.
Are you gonna win?
I don't know if I can kill this truck, but
You're gonna have to because that's where the gubbins are.
yeah.
So we're in turn 5, the final turn of the game. Over here, I got a squad of Guardians. I got a squad of Rangers. I got Eldrad. I got the 2 Warlocks. Over here, we have what's going on here. I think this is probably going to end up being irrelevant. So I come over here. There's the couple Wizards, and there's the couple of troops choices. And my friend, the Farseer, says, are you ready for me to win this game?
Are you ready?
Let's have it. What you got?
It's gonna be crazy. I think I can do it, though.
Okay.
We're gonna start off with a Smite at
Okay.
+1 because I'm Eldrad. It's gonna go off.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We want 5. And it goes off for D3 mortal wounds.
Hold on a second. What'd that go off on?
An 8.
And then you got Executioner, and then you got Doom.
Yep.
All right, I'll let that Smite go.
Let that Smite go for D3 mortal wounds. For 1 mortal wound.
Down to
not,
8.
Not off to a great start. Okay, now we're gonna cast Executioner.
Executioner.
Goes off.
All right, I'm gonna let that go
mortal
too.
wounds. For 2 mortal wounds.
Down to 6. Now Doom,
Now
right?
I'm gonna cast Doom.
I found that 6.
Doom goes off on a 9.
That's where we're going to try to deny. The other 2 were more
Are
deniable.
you in range to deny?
I'm right here. You're right there. The sucker here denies the witch. Roll the 9 to get Doom. We need a 10. And there's a 9. I don't make it, just barely.
Doom.
So now the truck is doomed. It's got 6 wounds left. I feel kind of like I should have denied that easy smite, but here we go. Guardians fell back.
Guardians fell back. But I'm gonna spend a command point, and they're gonna shoot.
That's weak.
Feigned retreat.
They're going to shoot a regular ballistic skill?
Oh yeah, they're gonna shoot just
Not
like
-1?
just like regular, just like feeling great about themselves.
Guardians hit on 3s and wound on 5s. 14 Guardians.
Putting you on 3s. Putting you on 5s. One's on the floor again.
I see 5 wounds.
But you're a truck that's doomed.
6 wounds. What's the AP on that?
These 4 are -1, but these 2 are -3.
All right. These 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't save, so that's just 2 down to 4.
Down to 4.
These I need 5s. I've saved 2. I'm down to 2.
Just heartbreaking.
What's next?
The 2 Warlocks. I forgot to smite with the Warlocks.
You're a buster.
I am. It's too late now.
Oh, it's not too late. I'll tell you what. Here we go. We'll let God decide. On 1, 2, or 3, it's too late to smite with the Warlocks. But on a 4, 5, or 6, God thinks you should. You should totally smite with those Warlocks.
It's a super smite.
Hit me.
For 3 mortal wounds.
3 mortal wounds. I cannot save. So that's the truck. Does the truck blow up?
Blow up.
It does not. But now we have to wreck the vehicle. And then we got to get men out. In the truck, I have 5 nobles. I have the courier and I have the war boss. This could hurt. I've lost 2 nobles. Brutal. But the rest of these men got to get out. The truck is wrecked. Everybody's gotten out. The commando is here. The nobles are here. The war boss is here. And we have left to shoot the warlocks. We have the rangers. We have Eldrad himself.
The Rangers are all shooting at Rumble. This is Rumble, right?
This is Rumble right here.
Yeah, they've all got Rumble.
All
they don't have the guy that I wanted.
No, he had to hide.
Yeah, he had to hide. They're all gonna shoot at Rumble.
Everybody at Rumble.
They'll hit him on 2s. And they'll wound him on 5s. Strength 4.
Toughness 6.
But
But he's hard as nails, so you win him on 6s.
that's what I said.
Oh, let's go.
I thought I said I wound him on 6s. Nothing.
All right, what about Eldrad?
Eldrad's got a pistol shot. He can't see anybody through the truck though, and neither can the Warlocks.
You could charge the Guardians in.
They can't get around the truck.
They could go over the statue.
Yeah, that'll go well. That's my turn. You fight first over here.
Oh, no. All right, I do. Down here on the Dire Avengers. Black dice are a Power Claw. The Power Claw... Oh, sorry, the white dice are the Power Claw because that's how I threw it. But the regular boy doesn't hit at all. 2 Power Claw wounds. -3, 2 damage each.
I'm fine.
They're fine. The Aspect Warriors fight back.
The Aspect Warriors are going to fight back, and they've got not that many attacks. 2, 5, plus an Exarch. 1 wound.
1 wound. I'm an Orc Boy. I'm dead. Can you pull that final boy? So there's that. And now we go into Orc turn 5. All right. The last turn of the game. Are we fighting for a draw? It's a draw right now, unless I can kill these 2 Warlocks.
Don't kill those 2 Warlocks.
He stayed stuck in. We're probably not going to talk about them again. He's still alive, strangely enough. Tug had to make an advance. He's out of the game. The Weird Boy made a normal move, and he is going to put Fist of Gork on Rumble. And then the nobles came around. The mailman is hiding behind the wreck. Deathcopter is here. Everybody's in. We're going to put Fist of Gork from the Weird Boy onto the War Boss, Fist of Gork. On a 5, that does not go off.
Oh, I was going to deny it.
I'm going to spend the command point and grab him my turn. And we're going to try that again. Does that go off on an 8? Can you deny an 8?
I am +1 to deny with Eldrad. I cannot.
All right, so Rumble is the Fist of Gork.
Seems successful.
It's got to happen. Now, shooting phase. The Deathcopter's into the Warlocks.
Aw, what?
He gets 4 shots.
Fast reactions.
Pardon me, he gets 3 shots. Lightning fast reaction is played on the Warlocks. That lasts for the turn.
That lasts for the phase.
For the phase.
I can play it again in the combat phase.
You got the points to do it. Shoot in the Warlocks, 5s and 6s. We've hit twice. Wound on 2s. There's 2 wounds on the Warlocks at -2. Oh, the Warlocks are auto-saved. Just like that.
They got 2 more of those too, so.
These nobles on the Guardians.
Oh, not the Guardians.
Hit once. No wound. This truck on the Guardians hits twice, believe it or not. No wound. That dice is cocked. There's a wound. There's 1 wound.
Guardian is dead.
All right, we've killed 1 Guardian.
Ugh.
This man can't see anything. Rumble. Rumble himself. Rumble on the Warlocks. He's hit twice. He's wounded once. Regular wound on the Warlock.
Fine.
Fine. Is that all the shooting? It is. The charge phase needs to happen. Rumble is going to charge the Warlocks.
Bring it.
5? Rumble's in on a 5, and then the Nobles into Eldrad. I got a 4, and a 4 is 8. The Nobles get in on Eldrad. Eldrad. We're here to fight you, Eldrad.
Don't kill Eldrad.
We love you, Eldrad.
They do love fighting him.
Oh, you have enough command points to interrupt?
I do.
We're going to fight with the Nobles first. You know my thinking on it? Is that if these guys can interrupt with your last 2 command points and then murder Rumble and get the stalemate, they earned it, and they're the most awesome Warhammer models ever. So we're going to start with the Nobles. The Nobles are more than 6 inches away from Rumble, just barely, but they are, so they still hit on 3s. The Nobles hit Eldrad a bunch. Now, Eldrad is toughness 4, not toughness 3, so we wound him on 3s. These are 6 wounds on Eldrad at -1.
You wound him on 4s, right?
Yes. These were all over 4.
Because he is crystal.
And they,
And I want to 4-up and over.
2 damage each. We have finished Eldrad off. Finally, Rumble, who is the Fist of Gork on these men.
Oh, I'm going to interrupt.
Oh, the Warlocks are
We
going to
didn't talk about
interrupt.
that for no reason.
The Warlocks are going to win the day here. This bad motherfucker is going to pile in. And he's like, no. And the guy with the orange beard is like, no. And they are going to fight Rumble themselves. These Warlocks taking on Rumble.
Hit you on 3s. 3 hits. Wound you on
2s.
3 wounds at -1 for 2 damage each.
Uh-oh, that's going to kill him. 4s. I take 4 wounds. Bringing Rumble down.
But he's got a super cyborg body.
He
so
does.
It's only 2 wounds.
So he only takes 2. You're so good about remembering my rules for me. And that's why we play Warhammer together.
So he's
Because
down to 4, right?
I would never win otherwise. Yes, he is down to 4. But now it is time for Rumble. Rumble to finish the game.
Don't finish the game, Rumble.
Rumble starts with 5 dice. He gets 2 for an attack squig. And then he's the Fist of Gork, so he gets 2 more. Rumble is a war boss, so he hits on 2s. He's missed twice, though. Do I have any command points left? I do. I'm going to spend my very last command point to reroll that. Now we've got a lot of hits. The black dice are his attack squig. They're going to wound on 3s. The white dice are his power claw. They'll wound on 2s. Here are the saves, Warlock. The black dice are your regular saves, and the white dice are AP3 for 2 damage each. For the game, Warlock. Strands of Fate saves. You've had tons of those. Let's have it, Warlocks.
I've had games where I maybe had 2.
How many wounds are down here? There are 4? There are 2 wounds of Warlock?
I need a lot of 4-up involved right here.
Let's have it. That's them. Just like that. Very good game. This game ended up being super fun. But Rumble gets out of the car in the last turn and goes and tears a couple of Warlocks apart. And then he does a little dance with his butt out in front of these Rangers, and he says, I won, you little pointies. I had a lot of fun today, though. This was great. Did you have a good time? Mm-hmm. Unit of the game. Those
Sorry, but I love the thought of Rumble, Randy Moss style shooting the moon at the Rangers.
Oh, if I could drop his pants, I would. These Rangers did great. They didn't have to move all day. I feel weird about how like Rumble was irrelevant, but in the final turn, he rounded this corner. And then this is my favorite move ever through this corridor here. To get into the courtyard, to get out, to rip the Warlocks apart. Yeah, it was a fun game. I hate that this awesome refinery over here wasn't used at all. Like everything took place on this side of the road. But it was a good time. Happy to see the orcs out. Orcs just make me happy.
Unit of the game?
Unit of the game's got to be Rumble because he did the final job.
Yeah.
I could give it to the humble orc boy that you had to spend a couple of turns on over here. Because they, like your Banshees got stuck, Eldrad got stuck, you had a car stuck over here, and it cost me 20 boys and a battle wagon, so that wasn't cheap. But then I had just freedom. I had freedom to move this big squad in here. And when I finally got here, there was nothing left to deal with it. You're gonna fight Rumble with some Guardians.
A good fight.
The Eldar are always a good fight. That's why they've lasted this long. They had no business surviving the birth of Slaanesh yet. Here they are. They just keep going and going and going. Anyway, I'd like to thank Captain Cluck for the beautiful table.
Eternally yucky.
I'd like to thank the Eldar for being the yuckiest species in 40K. I would rather kiss a Tyranid. And now it's time to go find a chair. Thank you for watching, everybody. Goodbye.
You would not. Take that back.
No, I really do hate the Eldar. I really do hate them. They're disgusting.